Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike fast.
No mercy.
Always head on a swivel.
It was strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Yeah, no mercy.
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Yeah, old lady bumped into my ankle at the grocery store.
Strike first, strike hard.
180 flying elbowed her so hard. Yeah, I thought this was cinnamon gum, but it's big red condoms. Spicy.
Greetings, fellow castaways, all 175 of you on YouTube. Thank you so much. I think that's 4 more castaways than our previous episode at the time of this recording, and our goal is 1,000. We're on our way. We're the Iwinski brothers. Welcome to the Riff Raft. This is the podcast where we have the conversations you hear on a lifeboat, riffing on anything. There are questions and topics we bring to the table that we riff and rant on. We've had some great posts sent to us on Instagram from our followers. And if you send us a crazy post, like a news article or video, to the Riff Raft podcast on Instagram, and we find it funny or thought-provoking, we will riff on it. I'm Nate.
I'm Phil.
I'm Malachi.
This is Malachi's first time on the show. Malachi has been a longtime fan, longtime friend, and it's about time we had him on. My first thing that I wanted to bring up was actually, well, I can't log into Instagram, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would tell you about these great videos. We had 2 great videos sent from our fans. But instead, we're going to rip right into a different one sent from our fans. A fan on Instagram sent us a prompt. And as we do with prompts, we anonymously take them and configure them into verbal chimeras of a topic. So don't worry about us, making you famous along with us. Stuff that doesn't have instructions that should have instructions. Example, how to use a bed. Or
Yeah.
like stuff that you need very, zero instruction, or you were never instructed on how to actually use it, but clearly there's a purpose for it and it's pretty straightforward, but they give you instructions anyway, just instructions you don't need.
Yeah, you just, you buy a new couch. Like, I have no idea how to use this thing. They didn't even tell me.
This is a great tool.
They didn't tell me how to use it.
What do I do with this?
They taught me how to put it together, but I have no idea how to use this.
Yeah. Put it together flawlessly. And now what do I do? Puts it in his garage, throws it in his pool.
He just stands on it and watches TV.
Yeah. He's standing on it. He's like, hey, everybody, come on in. Stand on my couch. Make yourself comfortable. Yeah, you can put your shoes on there. I don't care. It's like a beautiful leather couch.
Yeah. I mean,
Sleeps
they don't
on the couch.
Yeah, he sleeps on the couch, not his bed.
They don't have instructions for shoes either. So you put them on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
Or you try and put your foot in backwards and you're just crushing your feet into it with all the empty space behind your heel.
Behind you. You're walking with your feet backwards. Or you're putting your shoelaces underneath your shoe.
Yeah,
so
there's no instructions on how to tie shoelaces either.
Yeah, there's no instructions.
How do you tie your shoelaces? Do you double knot your shoelaces?
I don't know. I just use Velcro shoes. I don't know how to tie shoes.
Yeah, everybody's Velcro shoes are actually.
What am I, a genius?
Velcro should make a comeback.
What am I, an Eagle Scout? Like I know how to tie those kind of knots. I'm not a nerd.
Yeah, I don't have that badge. I don't have the bed badge. I don't have my sofa badge. Getting badges for all the things you shouldn't need instructions for.
You're mopping a floor with the handle.
Yeah.
Just grabbing onto the wet end. You're like, golly, this doesn't do crap.
Goodness, I should just throw this thing away.
There's no instructions with a dishwasher when you move into a rental or a new house.
Yeah, I didn't know how it worked. I had to take it apart.
Yeah, dishwasher. You're like, all right. Just pile everything like all the way into the...
Yeah, you take out the racks and everything.
Yeah, I could fit way more in here without these racks.
taking up so much space.
Everything's broken when you're finished with it.
It's just the fan is just
Crushing everything.
like a Cuisinart blender.
All the plastic Tupperware you put in there is just melted on the heating
You
elements.
start thinking it's a blender. Throw your food in there.
Start making meals.
Yeah, I'll wash my produce in this too.
Oh, yeah, honey, we just got home. Throw all the lettuce in the dishwasher. Put it on a heavy rinse. Just want to get it all clean before we start cooking with it. And they open it up and they have to, like, peel it off the side. It's just disgusting. There are people who sous vide steaks
Steak
and stuff inside of the dishwasher. Yeah.
I never thought of that.
People have done it, and then, they keep it inside the plastic, obviously.
Yeah. That's
But
pretty.
you wouldn't want to throw raw steak in there, just nothing, and then hit it on. And man, there's a good soapy, aftertaste of this.
Yeah.
What is that, Dawn?
There's videos of people online that they clean like their chicken fillets with like soapy water because they like think that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like they go home with their Chick-fil-A sandwich, pull out the Chick-fil-A thing, and they scrub it clean. They scrub all the breading off of it.
Do you think cilantro tastes like soap?
Cilantro?
Cilantro
People say.
tastes like stink bugs.
So you don't like it?
It's all right.
Some
It
people
makes
say
me-
cilantro tastes like soap.
It's like a take it or leave it thing. I don't understand like how it really brings out much flavor or like enhances a dish much. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
more of
think
a
it's-
garnish.
I think it's
like.
psychological.
It's in the Chipotle rice and it's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, well, there's also lime in that.
That's also true. But
Probably-
cilantro's good though.
Yeah, I think there's a light hint of it. I think your brain is like you're eating something green, feels good. Instructions. That was from one of our fans. Thank you. She's actually been a long time fan.
I'm sure there's some more good ones too.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking of, but I'm planning a birthday party for my son.
Oh, nice.
His first birthday.
Right.
Ooh.
And we were looking at doing a like petting zoo, or I found out they do puppy parties. So they'll just drive a van full of puppies to you, and you get to play with puppies.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so it got me thinking about, because like the rates, I don't know, it's like $250 or something. They just show up with a bunch of animals for an hour.
It's not too bad.
It's not bad, but I was like, petting zoos are like an interesting concept, just a variety of random animals just kind of thrown in a pen together.
True. From all different parts of the world, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, man, you could almost do like your own petting zoo just with wild animals by putting out a bunch of like bait and just garbage, just piles of garbage. And like, you just have you charge admission and like people can bring garbage to add to the pile. And it's just like rats and raccoons and possums and roaches and
Probably a coyote or something.
coyotes. Yeah, so it becomes like an ecological disaster.
An oasis.
There's just like packs of like coyotes coming to feast on all the smaller vermin.
Which then attracts the wolves.
Yeah,
Which then bears start showing up.
yeah,
To
like
rifle through
pumas and wildcat, larger game coming across state lines to get to this growing pile of trash.
It's like the Vegas for animals.
Yeah,
It's like the buffet.
This is Sin City. It's not good food, but damn, you can smell it 2 states away.
Just like Vegas.
That'd be horrifying. Yeah, you can smell Vegas 2 states away.
Yeah, you just got a rotting pile of garbage just with varmint just festering all over it.
Yeah, if you did that in like the deep south, the kind of animals that would show up like from the water climbing out to try and find their freaking food. What I thought you were going to say is, yeah, you go somewhere like this, you get all the trash, you capture all the animals, you throw them in like a U-Haul, and then you drive them to people's houses and you like let them all loose in their backyard after pocketing the money.
Yeah, you're like, you got a fenced-in yard? Because if not, this might be a quick show.
Yeah.
They'll scatter. They'll scatter on you. Got to be quick.
Oh, look, the bobcat.
Grab one you like before it gets away. Yeah, opening a sewer zoo. Come on down this manhole in New York. It's just a bunch
Half of it's people.
you're just slopping some McDonald's grease and dirty diapers and
Or like in Secret Life of Pets, the first one, the bunny has all those animals in the sewer in New York.
Oh, frick. Yeah. This has already
This
been
is
done.
literally
wait, say that again?
in Secret Life
This
of
is
Pets.
animated movie
Yeah,
Oh.
from like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Kevin Hart's the bunny, like the white bunny.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I watched part of that.
There's like bears, wolves, snakes, and other things in there just living it up in New York City in the sewer.
It's already happening, based on a true story, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, some guy definitely figured out how to make money off of stray dogs. Imagine just having a stray dog petting zoo just from the pound. Just traumatized dogs, mangy, alopecia, hair falling out. You're like, yeah, come on. Bootleg petting zoo.
Yeah.
Come on, Timmy. This is your first experience of a dog. He's a little skittish. You got to give him a little time to warm up.
That's so funny.
All of
I
them
thought
are
you were gonna go
muscles.
with like the dog party, because like, what do they do with the puppies when they're done? Like, set them up for adoption or something? You gotta
Yeah,
buy
I
new-
mean, I think
gotta
they're
make
all-
new ones.
Yeah, because the AZ Humane Society also does puppy parties, and like they're all up for adoption. So it's like part of a tactic, sales tactic.
Sales tactics.
Everyone's selling everyone.
Cute puppies. Well, you don't want one? I guess they go back in the van.
Putting them back in the van. You know, if we don't sell them, we can't afford to keep them.
Can't afford AC for them either.
Yeah, we'll have to put them on the grinder. We'll have to get them treading grain. Literally 50 puppies pulling life. Meanwhile, in the background, there's a guy just shooting a gun, freaking them out, getting them to move faster. We're not making enough flour. Yeah. There was a product. There was this condom that I saw on Amazon.
Oh heck no.
And it was designed to help you last longer. But then I started reading the reviews because I'm like, what kind of devilry are you pulling to make me last longer? Is it like triple thick, like can't feel anything?
Yeah, what is it, carved out of wood?
Yeah, it'll make
Can't
you
feel
last.
anything.
It's ice cold. And I looked at it. Apparently, it's covered with something that like numbs you.
Yeah, it's like Novocaine.
And then I started looking at the reviews, and a guy had used it, but then the next day he passed out, and then he started feeling like lightheaded all day, and other people were like, yeah, it made me kind of like dizzy the next day. I'm like, oh my gosh.
So the drugged condoms.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
literally
bootleg?
It's how the sex traffickers get you now. Just giving you
Terrifying. Yeah.
random stuff.
We know this guy
Seduce you.
getting action. Better like.
Buy these at the truck stop. Roll the dice.
Yeah, it'd be terrifying.
Well, had a great
Scary.
night, but the dick doesn't work anymore.
I'm drifting in and out of the lanes. Feeling
And
a little dizzy.
can't operate vehicles. Keep
Yeah.
blacking out. Well, I don't know what was in that stuff.
Keeps waking up on a truck runaway ramp. Wow, not again. Pedal to the metal. You made record time, Smokey. Or the Bandit. Who was it? I think it was the
Smokey
Bandit.
and the Bandit?
Smokey and the Bandit. This is the Bandit. That was the guy that drove really fast. The car. I think it was.
Sure.
I've been meaning to watch that movie. I watched it once. I was like, I love this movie. Here's an interesting thing. People buy more in groceries when they're hungry, right?
Right.
Yes.
How could you make your customers hungrier in the grocery to make them buy more? And is this what Costco does?
I was thinking of Costco right when you brought it up.
Like you're just to get to it, first, the parking lot is a mile away. You have to walk a mile just to get to this place. It's at the top story, like a 60-story building, only stairs. So we're all ready. You walked a mile. And you climbed 60 flights of stairs.
And no outside water
Pretty hungry.
or drink.
All they do is give you a little bit of water because, you can quench your thirst, but you can't quench your hunger. So now you're pretty
Famished.
hungry. You're famished by the time you get up there.
And
All they give you are hard drugs, and they make sure you have your credit card. So the drugs make you hungry. They just give you weed.
yeah, weed is the only one I know of that makes you hungry.
No other hard drugs, because then it'll kill your appetite.
Heroin just makes you want more heroin.
Yeah.
Crack
Heroin makes
just-
you hungry for one other thing.
Crack makes you want to rip copper out of the walls.
Mm-hmm.
And meth.
Meth does that too, but meth, I don't know. It's like an extra boost.
Yeah, PCP makes you hungry for violence and stripping naked.
yeah.
But yeah, weed would make you real hungry. You get the munchies.
So as you go up, the whole place is constantly being hotboxed.
There we go.
Slowly.
A light hot boxing that grows gradually.
And
Because once you're at the 50th stair, they blast you good, and you're like not turning back at 50 stairs. So then you stumble out of the smoke-filled stairwell
Yeah.
and into.
Or
just-
you can take the elevator, but it's a hot box.
Oh yeah, the elevator's super hot box.
It's heavily hot box.
Yeah,
You stumble out of the staircase and what?
and they just have, they're pumping like smells like right at you.
Like casinos.
Yeah, like casinos or like Disney.
I didn't
how
know
they-
casinos did that.
Yeah.
I mean, Disney's just found out Disney's doing that.
Wait,
Like-
what is this?
Like in the vents, like they're pumping like cinnamon or like churro smells, like in their parks,
Mhm.
like pumping out like
To make
like,
you buy
to
churros.
make you buy food.
Yeah.
Like Disney's doing this. They're like pumping like smells, like food smells.
They're leveraging your olfactory senses
That's right.
to make you buy more.
Mhm.
Okay, so they're pumping smells at you. What kind of smells are they putting out?
Well, like fresh baked pastries and
That's
like,
making me hungry.
like
Just thinking
pizza,
steak.
Yeah, you got
burgers.
steak cooking, something sizzling. Everyone likes just
Yeah.
the sound of a sizzling
Mhm.
Yeah, there's
And
a
greasy.
grill. Bacon
Greasy.
sizzling in the
bacon.
background.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
bacon pastries. And at that point, you're ready to just hand them your wallet.
And they make everything really spread out, and nothing is where it should be. Like there's no organization, anything. So you're walking around there for a long time.
Yeah,
You're asking for every employee though knows where everything is.
Yeah.
So like if you're brave enough to ask, they're like, oh yeah, you go this way, you go this way. They give you perfect instructions, but sometimes they're so confusing that it's like,
They-
I'll figure it out.
You're gonna take
Yeah.
a left and a right, then a left, then a
And then
right.
right again.
Left, right.
And you're back
you're
where you
just gonna
started.
left, right it until you make it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's pretty easy.
They have a loan office, so you can take out a loan to buy more food and more stuff.
They have loan office on deck. They have ATMs everywhere because they like you paying in cash.
We have 19 aisles of condoms. You're gonna walk past those in order to get to the sweet treats.
There's like condoms.
This just sounds like
in every aisle. There's like another ring of condoms that's like right next to the Chips Ahoy. Like what the heck? I guess I mean. Oh, honey, did you get those the Ritz crackers? Yeah, I got them right here. Those are condoms. I know they're around, and why are there condoms everywhere?
Yeah, I thought this was cinnamon gum, but it's big red condoms. Spicy.
just sounds like a casino for fat people.
I thought these were hot tamales. It's just cayenne condom.
I knew this gum chewed weird.
I feel like I could chew it forever. Goodness.
Good value.
Yeah, not bad. $5 a stick.
It's like Willy Wonka's everlasting gum. Except it's a rubber condom
Except
coated in cinnamon sugar.
literally a latex churro condom.
Nasty.
That would be smart. And then there's a slide back down. So, like, if you start and you make it to, 40th, 50th floor, you're like, I want to turn back. Well, I could just go all the way to the top, and then there's the slide right at the top. You have to walk through the whole store and through the checkout in order to make it to the slide. And by then, you're like, I've come all this way. May as well just buy some stuff.
Exactly. And the slide is full of advertisements as you're going down.
Yeah.
You're just sliding down. And the whole thing is just food, food, food.
Oh yeah, the whole way up the stairwell, there's just like subliminal like messaging.
And when you get out of the slide, you're back in the store. You didn't even know.
Yeah, there's just like a guy. You hear like a guy in the distance. You're like, boy, am I hungry? Doesn't tasty cake sound good right about now? And they're like, who the hell said that? It's just like
4 stories up.
hidden speaker. Yeah, it's like
Just
a
playing
guy,
on repeat.
a guy just like kind of whispering.
He's on all the security cams. Like his monitor. Boy, I do love the smell of pizza rolls.
Gets paid 5% on each purchase.
Donuts.
Yeah. Those are selling really well. In fact, man, I'll bet they're almost out of them up there. Let's see what he does. And then he starts betting. He has it live streamed. Who's got $30 on the guy buying donuts?
He's a Twitch streamer in the store.
He keeps getting people to, like, he's trying to get certain people to buy certain things in the store. He keeps subliminally hitting them with stuff. So he has like electronic screens as they're walking out. The one guy is just hounding with donut ads. He's like, yeah, Homer Simpson, you remember what he ate? And then it's just, donuts.
Hammer him good. Yeah, they're collecting brain activity, and they can tell when they've broken someone. They're like, oh yeah, he's literally going to spend $400 on snacks once he's through the doors. All right, on to the next one.
That's so funny.
But speaking of like screens, you mentioned,
Yeah.
there was apparently an 80-country study that has concrete data on the effects of screens once they were introduced to the teaching curriculum in schools. And for the first time in recorded history, the newest generation is dumber than their parents.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like reading comprehension, like social IQ, like pretty much across the board. And that is being paired with easier and easier testing methods, like SATs, reading comprehension. Like you actually used to have to answer like 10 questions,
Yeah.
and like explain what you thought something meant. So it wasn't like a true or false type response. And now it's just having you, reading comprehension is just reading a fact and repeating the fact. So it's like,
Wow.
it's not your own like opinion or understanding of what they're saying. It's it's
That's
really really dumbed down. But
It sounds like indoctrination.
yeah,
Shocker, we're in the Matrix, y'all.
People are just repeating facts now and being called smart for repeating facts
yeah. Here's
that
some
they
rhetoric.
just learned.
Excuse me.
Here's some very carefully positioned rhetoric.
Well, now you can flex that on your 1-year-old son for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
Just remember, I'm smarter than you. And I always will be. Your old man's way too smart.
yeah.
Your
Don't-
generation.
You don't want your kid to be smarter than you. You're just like, all right, he's one. Here's a couple iPads, kid.
Oh, I don't want to look stupid in front of the kid. I want him to always look up to his old man.
Yeah. We'll just let AI generate some bullshit cartoon for you to watch.
It's true. It's what it's going to get to is like make a cartoon for my kid that has like all of his interests involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, have the characters be like with this religious affiliation and, incorporate these kinds of things into him because we want him to learn about this, and then make it kind of like Dora the Explorer where he's learning like some Spanish along the way. Deet.
Yeah.
Go. Literally, of all the like predictions that I've made, that's probably one of the more realistic ones that I've had so far. That's probably a reality. You're gonna see that in the next 5 years for sure.
Parents generating their own kids' TV shows.
You just like pay $20 or $40 for a season of a show like that, and then your kid just consumes it.
So I'll stick it to the classics with Tom and Jerry for my kids.
Yeah.
Looney
Tom and Jerry.
Tunes.
Looney Tunes, anything.
The Three Stooges.
Three Stooges, but primarily they're going to be reading, and they're going to be fixing cars, and they're going to be building things out of wood.
Yeah, they're going to be doing chores.
I'm gonna put him to work.
I bet
Get him feeding the cows.
feeding the
gonna do?
cows and the goats.
How are you gonna raise your kids, Malachi? We don't know enough about you. The castaways online don't know enough about you.
I want to. Well, for me personally, with my kid, I want to be able to beat all of my kids physically at anything for as long as I possibly can.
Okay.
Anything physical, any sport, lift, whatever.
Whoa.
Do my
okay.
best.
Does
and
your
make
dad
him
currently still
competitive.
beat you in anything
No,
physical?
I beat him for his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Pop.
We call them birthday beatdowns. When my grandpa started it, you just had birthday and just start tackling them
I love your grandpa.
and just start absolutely going ham on them.
Manny and I, one time, that's his grandpa, had a poker night. Manny got hammered. I did not, but I wanted to stay sober because I wanted to watch this guy in action. He got hammered enough to, he's like, I don't know how old he is, 65 maybe, I don't know, 70. He challenged me to a push-up competition, like right then and there, right next to the pool. We're all outside. He's winning, by the way. He doesn't even look at his cards. Texas Hold'em doesn't look at his cards, goes all in. And then the guys who are actually playing poker, like, seriously, are like, oh, my gosh, don't do the all-in thing again. And
I
he
started
keeps
that
winning.
too. I started that, and he
Keeps
took
winning.
it from me.
Just
And then he
shoving
just
all in
flips
blind.
over his cards, right?
Gets
right
like a
at the
full
end.
house, 4 of a kind, just anything you want, just wins.
And the dudes were getting so mad, and I was cracking up at the same time. And then Manny mentioned something like a reference to something, and I'm like, "What's that?" And he looks at me like so dead serious. He'd been joking all night, and he just like stares at me, and I just start laughing. And he's like, "If I have to explain that to you, we have serious problems." And that just made me laugh harder. But then he probably forgot about it. He was pretty deep. It was pretty funny.
Wait, so the 70-year-old guy hammered and challenges you to a push-up
And it was
contest?
like tipsy or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, he was pretty excited.
Mm-hmm.
Not like hammered. He wasn't puking or anything. But he lost the push-up competition.
But he put up a good fight.
He did actually. He got like 30 push-ups in.
That was
which is
pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I was at Dave & Buster's last week, and we were short on tickets to get the prize we wanted.
So you did push-ups to get the prize?
The guy behind the counter said to get the 500 tickets I needed, I could do 50 push-ups. And so I did. Banged them out.
Whoa,
Got the prize.
that's pretty sweet. They should do that everywhere.
And the
Holy cow.
whole Dave & Buster's cheered and clapped for me. And I was like, please. Wasn't a big deal.
Everyone hit a jackpot right then. And I was like, no worries.
To get like a discount in and out, you gotta do 50 push-ups. Meals paid for. 50 push-ups right now.
50 push-ups.
Tell me more about these birthday beatdowns, though.
Oh, they're great. Okay, the last one I remember back when I was in Illinois was going out to Chinatown for my birthday, for like a birthday dinner. So came outside in the front yard, and my grandpa, he's like, what's that over there? And I was like, I'm not looking over there. I have no idea what's over there. I'm looking at you. And he comes at me. We're like
Smart.
wrestling.
Smart.
It was very it was super super short. And then
Well, what was the yard you were fighting on? Was this like
like
concrete?
a front yard? No, like grass.
Grass? Okay.
Grass.
Oh, this is in Illinois.
And
This is not
yeah,
Arizona.
grass.
Okay. That's good.
Grass.
That's
We
good.
don't have grass here unless you're in Buckeye.
No.
It's like a Mortal Kombat setting. You're like in Chinatown, like squaring off. All the Chinese people gathering around in their rice farmer hats. But it's
Crazy.
culturally
Circling
sensitive.
up.
That is what they wear.
Circling up. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking Chinese,
Yeah.
because that's what the Chinese do.
Throwing money on the ground.
Throwing, what do they use? Yuan or yen?
Yen.
Yen?
Yeah,
Juan
no.
is Spanish.
No,
They use yen.
WON, I think, is another Asian country. I don't know. I know it's not
Wontons
rupees.
Are not, yeah, rupees are Legend of Zelda.
I thought it was Russia or India.
Rubles is Russia. I think.
Rubles. Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
India, they actually just have a currency of pride.
Oh.
You know, that you do things that would increase your family's honor.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most wholesome, best way to exchange.
How much for this new car? That'll be 10,000 hugs and one kiss on the lips.
10,000 hugs.
Golly, your body's all bruised. He bear hugs me every time. It hurts. I got a brute.
But it's
That's
honorable.
No one's ever made it through the 10,000 hugs.
Tried to talk him down for 10,000 hugs.
For Andrew Kuhn's birthday, just let me know. I'll come in. I'll have my boxing gloves on, start recording, just punch him right in the gut on his birthday. Just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Birthday beatdown.
Take him out like Houdini.
Yeah, no kidding. Catch him off guard. Give him debilitating fever right
What's
before
that? Sucker punch. Sucker.
I just throw gloves to him. Like, oh, come on, let's go. Let's go.
Don't even let him put them on.
He bends down. I just knee him. I don't even use the gloves.
Yeah, put on the gloves.
I say put on the gloves. I do jujitsu. I just go my butt. I'm like, come here, come on, like, let's go.
Start throwing things at him. Hit him with your car. With
Pick up
gloves
the
on
car.
still.
I have my gloves on. Take off my watch. Throw it at him.
Yeah. Take off your pants. Distract him.
I had this idea
Yeah.
about pawn shops.
Yeah.
So taking a picture of like the glass case of like whatever Rolexes, like jewelry, old stuff,
Yeah.
and then having AI scan it and all the prices and seeing if there's anything that got accidentally underpriced and just going around a pawn shop. I guarantee if you did that for a few hours, you could find something that was massively underpriced and like pocket a few $1,000s.
Did you see a Togi's video? Him finding the Rolex.
I did. I actually
that
did
was the
see
one.
that
You
one.
found a Rolex? What
He
happened?
found a Rolex for $300 and then sold it for like what, $3K?
Yeah, he made
Yeah.
10x on it. He took it down the street to his to a jewelry shop, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's real."
An older one.
Yeah.
Older
And
Rolex.
and Tiffany Co. like that. I mean, it's like the most legendary jewelry
company.
and like
Yeah.
pottery, whatever. A lot of times you can find really tarnished like silver jewelry at like estate sales and thrift stores, and it's so tarnished you can't even see that it says Tiffany and Co. on it. But those like go for thousands like every time. Like
I need to start going to more garage sales.
yeah. Anyway, anyone listening,
Be
there's
like
some
Gary V.
hot tips.
Yeah.
Be like Gary V.
Yeah, be like Gary V.
Yeah, we're giving away all of our secrets on this channel. All right. I think we're getting a message in a bottle, though. So, oh, boy. Forgot about this one. This part of the show is called Message in a Bottle. Before each episode last week before the episode, Keenan, Andrew, Philip, and I took 10 minutes to build off of 4 seed words and write down something funny. And I typed it all out, and now I'm going to read it for the first time out loud. The whole point of this is you're not allowed to laugh as I read this. Person who laughs the least, of course, gets an honorable mention inside of this week's episode, and it's usually Andrew, because Andrew he also deals in Indian currency of pride, and he must lock in, as it is the honorable thing to do, and not laugh. So, mics to your mouth, so we can pick up on all the laughter you say. I'm going to read this out loud.
Could drink some water.
So the 4 seed words were sled dogs, ditch digger, iron lung, and a nun. Sister Wheezy recently became a nun after being a lifelong 3-packs daily smoker. She had a tumor in her brain the size of a grapefruit. She was on welfare for years. Her voice sounded like a malfunctioning sandpaper factory, and she was pulling a double shift. Now she's at the Abbey. She moonlights as a caretaker for iron lung patients and exorcises them against their will because she needed the practice. She'll go into the iron lung with them, and they black out briefly as it depressurizes, and they come back around staring at a nun's face inches from their own. It was an iron lung Abbey. Even the staff and administration are in iron lungs, including the gardener. He's been a professional grave and ditch digger. His iron lung is on 2 Roombas with lift kits, all-terrain tires, and an exposed penis hole for him to pee and feel around. It's his walking stick, like an antenna. He blinded himself so he could run into people. with his penis without any responsibility. His name was Jib Dumpling, a favorite among the nuns. The abbey loses funding, so they have to live stream the first ever iron lung sled dog race. 2,000 pound iron lungs being pulled across Siberia. In order to see where they're going, they look like Dracula standing up in his coffin. The nuns spend all year training the dogs. They always get to the ice road trucker part and crash through the ice on national television. Every year, the frozen lake claims at least 23 lives, but the ratings are through the roof. It's a tax write-off, and the nuns get new basketball pennies and implants and BBLs. The end. I guess Malachi wins that one.
Champion.
But he didn't have as much fun as I did. There are fake senseis out there. Do you know that?
Oh, yeah.
Don't even get me started.
There are fake
Don't
black
even get
belts.
me started.
Now, I want to hear what Malachi knows about these first, because Malachi actually does have a history in training people in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
MMA. So yeah.
Okay. So, have you met a fake black belt ever, Malachi?
I have not, thankfully. But there's a lot of videos, is what they call it. Bullshido.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
Bullshido.
Of just, just like, a guy coming at you and you're just like, the force, I just fall over.
Yeah, using their chi energy to dismantle
So
attackers.
They don't know any moves.
They don't.
just
They
have
think they
somebody-
do.
They just have someone play dead.
It's almost like it's a cult. Almost.
Yeah, it'll be
they're
like a
just like-
90-year-old, like 100-pound old Asian guy, and he just like kind of grabs this guy weakly by the wrist and kind of twists it a little bit, and the guy does a full flip.
He has like a fake seizure in midair and then falls over.
Yeah.
McDojo. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like, in order to be a member of that dojo and go along with it,
Mm-hmm.
you must just have to be so lonely, and like,
Yeah.
because like obviously you don't believe it.
Like-
you can't.
Like Napoleon Dynamite. Like
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
American Pants.
exactly.
Guy. What was his name? Rex.
Something.
Something.
Rex Kwon Do
Rex Kwon Do. Yeah.
was his dojo.
Rex Kwon Do. But anyway, I found a bunch of different people who are fake black belts.
Find clips.
Let's see. Let's go to... This is the first guy that I read about. This is kind of funny. So, this was posted on Facebook in 2015. Justin Farwell goes to a UFC gym in Flower Mound, Texas. He was there to train. He wasn't there to train, but rather to expose one of the instructors working there, Jeremy Varney, who's claiming he was a BJJ black belt. He rolls with him and he questions the so-called black belt's qualifications. Apparently, he was promoted by some guy in Hawaii. After rolling with him for a mere 20 seconds, the fake black belt, Jeremy, fakes an injury, screaming in pain. Justin Farwell then proceeds to call him out and expose him. There's no record online of any BJJ black belt from Hawaii called Jeremy Varney, only an article talking about an MMA promoter by the same name, also in Hawaii, that ripped off some MMA fighters, including Clay Guida's brother, Jason. So, guy rolls up, says, "You're fake." He's like, "No, I'm not." And he's like, "Okay, let's spar." And then he just fakes an injury to get out of it.
Just so dumb, like being like, "Oh, I can do this," and like, "Okay, like let's go," and they're like, my pinky hurts. I can't do it."
Can't do it. Ah. No, he like started grabbing his shin. He like fell to the ground.
The fact that he even agreed
It's kinda
is like, he's like, maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe I am actually good.
Maybe in the 20 seconds I've agreed to this fight, I've been given the powers to
Yeah, maybe I can get
take
one,
down this man.
Yeah, get one good look, one good angle.
He's
pull
like, we're
this out
doing
of my
jiu-jitsu,
ass.
but I'm gonna throw one punch and see if it lands,
Yeah.
and be like, it's a new move I invented.
If I miss this one haymaker, I'm faking an injury.
throws a wild hook and then just falls to the mat. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh! If I miss this, it's everything's riding on this haymaker.
Maybe not black belt. Do you remember the Detroit survival training guy?
No.
The big black guy, beard. He was
No.
like in Detroit where he believes like what he's teaching is real, and it's like a gun pointing to your head, and he'll like do all this stuff.
Oh,
and be
yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
But
What?
so do you know? Okay, oh my gosh, what's it? Kung Fu Ken
No.
or Ken Jujitsu?
No. This is why we
So-
have you.
So he's like an actual like martial artist, but he does it for like for funny, like for jokes,
No.
complete like comedy.
Hmm.
And so he meets up with the guy at Detroit and is like trying to do a video with it because his video is all like for a laugh and giggles, but the other guy's like he believes it's real. What he's doing is real. He believes what the other guy is doing
Dang.
is real. It's so funny. It is so. Do not listen to what they say. It will get you killed. Run away. Number one thing for self-defense. Don't try and fight. If you can avoid it, run away. Even if someone's getting up on your face, keep your hands up, back yourself away, and just if you're gonna do anything, especially if it's a guy, go for the groin. And then they're always when you react. For guys, you're gonna get hit in the groin. You're always gonna lean over, groin, and then something to the face.
Yeah.
Something in the face.
Just
Super
knee 'em,
simple.
kick 'em.
Get out of dodge.
Yeah. Just beat it.
If anything, one of the things that my Hanshi, highest level of higher than Sensei, called the Hanshi, 10th degree black belt. That was his title, Hanshi.
Holy
Dang.
cow! 10th degree.
He opened his dojo when he was 18, and
Dang.
he did bare knuckle fighting. So he was the real deal.
That's
People
cool.
challenged him to like, are you real? He's like, yes, I am. Come and fight me,
Hmm.
kind of a thing.
Yeah. That's
Almost like a Pokemon gym trainer.
Yeah. No kidding.
Got to go get a
Training
badge,
these
see if you can
training a bunch of people to be his Pokemon.
take this guy. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got his 6-person loadout.
Yeah, but one of the things he says, like, even for like the kids at the dojo, Two Knuckle Sports, quick shout out. If even for the kids, like, I'm not coming home with the black guy you are. So like, if I get into a fight or something, you're gonna get a black guy, not me. I'm gonna defend myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, protect yourself. It's like self-defense is like the last resort, but I'm not gonna get hurt. You are.
Yeah.
It comes down to it.
Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike fast.
No mercy.
Was that
Always
actually what
head
that
on a
thing was?
swivel.
It was strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Yeah, no
Strike
mercy.
first, strike hard, no mercy.
Yeah, old lady bumped into my ankle at the grocery store.
Strike first,
I-
strike hard.
180 flying elbowed her so hard.
She upset a whole cart of condoms. Flew into the security card.
And I got out of there quick.
I got out of there quick. I was hotboxing the whole time. Went down the big slide. Then they advertised donuts so well that I had to go back, get some Krispy Kremes.
She was still laying there.
Yeah. Some
Passed out.
bootleg animal veterinarian was running up the stairs with me trying to save her.
Be like, oh, you're faking it. Meanwhile, my ankle still hurts.
Yeah, and he's like, you know what you should have done, Grandma? You should have struck hard. Should have struck first.
That's true.
Should have shown no mercy.
Should have trained.
Still passed out. But anyway, you got to see this to believe it. Grandmaster Ray Lam from Brazil has 12 black belts, including an unheard of 7th degree black belt in grappling.
Okay.
He's an expert in the following: Muay Thai, self-defense, Krav Maga, bodyguard security police method, new method, and therapy techniques. Like massage therapy, holistic, Tui Na, reflexology, shiatsu, massage therapy is mentioned again.
He's a double expert.
Bambuterapia, among others, in Japan. Let's see. His credentials are from that place, and then he said this is an interesting way to disarm a gunman with a flying scissor kick attack and shrimping on the floor.
Shrimping on the floor?
Do you know what shrimping is?
No.
Neither do I.
Shrimping is, it's like when you're on your side, sideways, and you kind of like take your hands and your legs and you kind of go like this, like a shrimp. And this is for like if someone's like on top of you, like in a mount. like over your waist, sitting on top of you. What you do is you bump up, and you go to the side, and then you push on their leg and like get your hips out to like get out from underneath them. It's called shrimping.
Oh.
Wow, shrimping.
Shrimping.
Get out of a gunfight. That's bold.
Shrimped out.
Look at how like proud and like sure of himself he looks though in these images. He's absolutely completely locked in.
Wow.
He's like, yes, I am a master
He has,
in all
you
of
said he
these
has
things.
7 different black belts?
No, he has 12.
12.
12.
And
Does he have like an intro video or something?
a 7th degree black belt in grappling. Bullshito alert. But he has a black belt in massage therapy? What does that mean?
That's not a thing.
He just beats people up until they're like, I'm healed. I feel so much better. My muscles are so loose now.
Yeah.
Just tenderizes them.
Punches the knots out of their body.
Yeah.
Puts them in a chokehold, has them pass out, heals their neck pain.
Yeah,
This will fix your neck.
That's wild. I wonder how many chiropractors there are in the country that just forged their like certificate of qualification. You're like, yeah, I got good at cracking necks in college, cracking backs.
True.
I could fake this.
Yeah, and you just like bend their elbow the wrong way. And then figure it out along the way. Well, that didn't work.
Like imagine going to a chiropractor, you walk in, it's like a dojo, and you're using a gi, and you're like, am I about to fight this man, or am I going to get my back blown out?
I'm a black belt in chiropractic.
Yeah, you have to stand up straight, and he kicks you perfectly so that it cracks you in all the right places.
Yeah.
Or he like strings you up by the hands.
Yeah, he's like, sorry, I only adjust people who are double vaxxed because I know that you'll trust me as an expert.
That's good. That's a better joke than if you landed that in front of other people. They would laugh very hard, Philip. I guarantee it. I can't remember which. Oh yeah, this guy claims God promoted him to black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
That is hilarious.
Through the many years, many cases of self-promoted jiu-jiteros. Is that right? What is it? Jiu-jiteros?
Promoted, bro spelled it wrong.
Jiu-jitarios.
Jiu-jitsu. Self-promoted jiu-jitsu. I have no
That's
idea.
how it's supposed to be called. Jiu-jitsu were outed. Well, some excuse themselves saying it was Japanese jiu-jitsu or a discipline they made up. Some outright owned it. Such is the case with Tyrion Scott, who promoted himself to jiu-jitsu black belt, saying that God promoted him to black belt. He then turned around and promoted his 2 wives to black belt. Yes, you heard that right. He has 2 wives. Scott was officially a blue belt in jiu-jitsu and then invented his own style called seminary jiu-jitsu and used the same Brazilian jiu-jitsu belts. Seminary jiu-jitsu.
Doesn't seminary mean like
Biblical, like
biblical
Christian
jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, what is definition of seminary?
So, okay, if I'm connecting the dots, he has 2 wives.
Yep.
He said God promoted him
Yep.
to black belt. This reminds me of someone.
Really? Who? Buddha?
No. He found gold plates.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, John Smith. Right?
Is
What?
it John Smith or is it Joseph Smith?
Oh, Joseph Smith?
Joseph Smith.
Yeah, the Mormon guy.
Yeah. The Mormon guy.
Yeah, some of these people really just, they're like, yeah, God. I was watching Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay.
Frick yeah.
And there was one of these chefs. No, he wasn't even a chef. He was one of the restaurant owners.
Mm.
And he told his chef that God, in a vision,
In a dream. It was a
In a
dream.
dream.
It was a dream.
gave him this recipe.
This recipe,
for this
I remember that one.
sauce.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And,
I've never
and
seen
Gordon
this.
Ramsay tastes it, and he's like, "This is shit." And it was like it wasn't balanced, way too much garlic, yeah, I don't know. If you feel like really convicted that God has given you a vision or a dream of some
Sauce.
I feel like you really got to be sure. Maybe he had all the ingredients right, and just the ratios weren't there, and
Yeah.
He needed to reach back out for clarification.
Yeah, it
To
wasn't
make sure it was right.
It's supposed to be a cup of water, not a cup of garlic. It's supposed to be a tablespoon of garlic, cup of water.
Yeah.
And he winds up just going to Chick-fil-A and getting their Chick-fil-A sauce. He's like, God gave it to me in a vision. He told me to rob Chick-fil-A, and I would.
Because
This
it's
is
already
the
his.
secret.
It's already his sauce. He's giving it to me.
Oh.
He's giving me ownership of the sauce.
God told me
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A is mine now.
Reverse engineer the sauce.
He goes to the Chick-fil-A CEO. He's like, God appointed me to take over. I
God
am
told
now
me in
the
a vision.
CEO.
He gave me a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to beat you up inside of your office and take over.
And he gave me a black belt in Chick-fil-A sauce. Like,
Gave me a black belt in Chick-fil-A sauce. He gave me a black belt in everything that you do. Everything you do, I do it 10 times better. Anyway, there's a guy getting paid to be a protester. Have you heard about this?
I mean, yeah, that's happened
he'll
a
just
whole lot.
protest random stuff.
$75,000 a year. to
That's
be paid
crazy.
To protest. It's a full-time job. So let's take a look. U.S. pro-Palestinian activist paid $75K to protest. Funding traces back to the Chinese Communist Party. This is from the Jerusalem Post. I don't know if this is the one that I was really looking for. Dang it. Because I wanted to find the one where there was a guy that got... You've heard about the guy getting killed more recently. Far left network, Andrew Preddy.
I haven't heard yet.
I think ICE showed up and killed him.
Yeah, I haven't been up on the news lately. Heard
probably
people
better.
complaining about ICE, though.
I mean, ICE has killed a couple people, but I mean, there's always context for it.
Yeah. No, they're trying to paint this guy as like a nice like a nurse dude.
Oh, is he the one that was like defending some two people or something? And then he got I don't know. I'd have to look at
I
it.
have no idea, but the situation definitely escalated.
I know there was one before where a guy tried to get run over, or a woman tried to run it out over an ICE agent, and then she died.
They
Yeah.
cherry pick these stories
Yeah.
so bad. Like tens of thousands of people get killed by medical malpractice every year. And they just
Yep.
gloss right over that. And they're just like, hey, one death over here. It's sensational.
Yeah,
Cover
but-
that for 3 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're like, "Oh, this guy was not qualified to be performing. He had, he only had 3 hours of sleep last night, and he's performing brain surgery." I read that as alligator. It's supposed to be agitator. Coordinated. Here's what was interesting about this story, though, is this guy was killed in the street.
Excuse me.
ICE and
Jeez.
Border Patrol agents were there to arrest an illegal criminal, and Preddy and others were there as well, outside the donut shop, to meet them as part of a strategic pattern of organized interference with law enforcement operations. So everybody's meeting outside of a donut shop. Isn't that poetic?
I love donuts.
Over the following hours, thank you, Malachi, a national network of socialist and communist and Marxist Leninist cells in the United States leveraged the tragic fatality into a nationwide protest operation. Why are they putting people in these boxes, by the way? It's like a bunch of people showed up to cause some trouble is what happened. A bunch of people showed up to get involved in stuff that nobody asked them to get involved in, which is like if you're going to do that, yeah, you might get people might pop off at you. The encrypted signal messages obtained by Fox News. Also, it looks like they made this spreadsheet in Notion. I'm not gonna lie. They're tracking all the plates. They have their own group chat. All of these people. No, not ICE. All the protester people have their own group chat, where they get notifications as to like where some stuff is going down close to them. And so they get these text notifications. Let me read it to you. It's kind of wild.
Like marching orders? Like go protest here? Like everybody gather up?
Well, it's more like urgent. Observers urgently requested at Glam Doll Donuts at 26th and Nicolette. An observer has been shot by ICE. Unknown condition. EMT is present. Please be safe. Edit medics requested to join perimeter in case agents start gassing. Be aware there are many agents and MPD officers present. It's like, hey, something bad happened. you don't know any of the context, go there and make them look worse.
Yeah,
It's like putting yourself in more danger.
for all we know, CNN's trying to add sensationalism to a story that they're covering and trying to like keep a narrative going. They're like, we need bodies standing around making it look like this is important
Like first responder liberals.
and rampant.
Crazy.
I saw protests in Hawaii recently, and it's like it's the most useless place to protest because it's like 90% just liberal. Like everyone agrees with you. So everyone driving by, like you're not converting anybody. You're kind of just there to virtue signal.
Yeah.
But they're holding up signs like "Stop the Gestapo" and with like a cross out over like Trump and his vice president, and it's like, okay,
Go on the beach.
Just enjoy your time.
Go sling in a hammock.
Protest somewhere else. Why Hawaii?
I'm gonna move to paradise to be a
Be
retard
more
on the
angry.
sidewalk.
To complain about like stuff that's happening in New York.
I'm gonna call anyone I don't like a Nazi.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Yeah,
Like that one.
this will spread the word.
You're a Nazi. I'm going on Reddit.
Sad.
Meanwhile,
Sad though.
I mean, it's their right, so I support it. Go for it.
no, you can, but
Do something meaningful with your life though.
stupidity can be.
Yeah, I mean, if they're protesting,
Ages.
at least they're not like transitioning and like reading books to children.
That I am happy about. That's
It's progress.
good. You know, and if you are going to read a book to children, read To Kill a Mockingbird, or read Huckleberry Finn.
Facts though.
Good classic literature.
Grapes of Wrath.
Grapes of Wrath. Read books that are packed with slurs out loud to kids. Make the liberals do it. And say like, if you don't read this, you're not acknowledging history. You are turning a blind eye to all the horrible things that a white person did to all of the African Americans that live in this country now. And if you don't read it, and if you don't say these words,
You're a bigot.
you're a huge bigot. You're a bigot and a Nazi. You don't like that word, do you? You're a Nazi, 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 Nazi.
Yeah, that'll get them.
And then you walk away. And then you see a book reading later. Elementary school kids standing around, very uncomfortable, wishing they had an iPad to scroll through YouTube Shorts on.
Yeah, wishing they were at a sewer zoo instead. Get me out of here.
I wish that a pack of coyotes was in my backyard right now, and I was trying to catch them with a dog catcher net and a dart gun.
They're overpopulating Arizona. Do you know that?
No. Are we allowed to hunt them?
You are year round. If you get a hunting license, just go and pay for it, and just go and find one. Just
Blast them.
I've never killed an animal before. Actually, that's not true. I've killed chickens. Butchered chickens. I haven't hunted an animal before. I
done
should,
chickens before.
I butchered. I mean, you put them on the block and you just.
Have you seen them like run around and like flip around and stuff?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was a dog. And it kept like licking the blood, like eating the heads too, or, like licking at the heads. But we had one because like we had like these little like mailboxes, because you'd put them in there and they would one like fell out and started like running away. It was like a zombie chicken. It was great, with his head running off, just running, and then just fell over.
Yep.
That's so crazy.
It happens. It's pretty. After a couple chickens, you're like, okay, I get the point, and then you kind of get desensitized. But yeah, you chop off their head, you chuck them, and then they like.
Pluck them.
No, they flop around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take all the organs out, pluck them, throw them in a washer or dryer, get all the feathers
in
off.
a washer?
Yeah, we're gonna cook this.
We had
chicken.
something or like a machine that would like it goes in there that has like it gets all the feathers off.
Interesting.
Actually, I think it's what farmers use. Actually, I think they hand picked all the feathers.
Throws
off.
it in a dishwasher.
Yeah, sous vide it in the dishwasher.
Yep.
In the dishwasher.
Plucks it and cooks it at the same time. You open
Nice.
it up and it's just a perfect golden brown chicken.
Yeah.
Just do that for
Serve it-
Thanksgiving. Throw in a turkey.
Serve it to Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. God gave me this recipe in a book.
It's my famous dishwasher chicken.
I cut off the head of a chicken and I throw it in a dishwasher.
The trick is where you normally put the detergent is where you put the spices.
And you put the water. Out comes wine.
God gave me this recipe. The freaking dishwasher chicken. That's the name of the episode. Frick. Well, fellow castaways, we're going to cut it there. This has been the Riff Raft. Thanks for drifting with us. Bye.
See ya.
Adios.